Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Linda. I'm also known as Wol Hobby, and welcome to my vlog. I live in the Netherlands with my husband Rob, and we have 3 children. Lars, who is 27, Sven is 25 and Kirsi is 20. And they all moved out, but they do spend time with us on a regular basis, which makes me very happy. Welcome. I am the designer and indie dyer behind Wol Hobby, and you can find my web shop at www.wolhobby.nl. I would love it if you press the subscribe button, because I am over 900 members. So the 1,000 is luring in the distance, and I would just love to have 1,000 followers. It's just every when you start and you have no idea if people will watch your vlogs or start following you or whatever, you have no expectations at all. But every time you you reach another 100 subscribers, it is so exciting. And now my next milestone will be 1,000. A few weeks ago, when I was recording daily vlogs for Zonder during Lent, I already mentioned that I will turn 1 on May 6th, and I would love to have 1,000 subscribers as a birthday gift. So please mention my channel to your knitting friends and ask them to take a look at my vlog. And if they like what they see, please subscribe. And then you are so welcome. New viewers, welcome to you. Thanks for being here. Returning viewers, thank you for coming back. We have had a lovely midweek in a wonderful B&B in the southern part of the Netherlands. It was a 2.5-hour drive, which is about as far as we can drive within the Netherlands. If you drive any longer, you will have to cross a border to Germany or Belgium. And we were in the very, very, very southern part of the country, where we rented the Auw Sjoekelaatfabriek. That's the Old Chocolatefactory. And I will put in some footage here in which I am giving you a tour around the garden and around the apartment that we were renting. We have spent 5 lovely days there. Unfortunately, I threw my back out on the 2nd day, but, well, apart from being in pain and in need of painkillers, my plans for our stay at the Auw Sjoekelaatfabriek was resting and knitting and just enjoying some time away. We have had a very, very busy year. We started Wol Hobby and we had no idea where it would go, but it has been a great journey so far, but it has been really busy. So it was nice to have a few days off and to be somewhere else than home. Because, well, you probably know how it goes. As long as you stay home, you are just going on and on and on, and you keep working and doing things. And if you are away from home, there's nothing you can do, there's nothing you have to do. You can just relax and enjoy and sit and knit and take walks and, well, just relax. So apart from the fact that I threw my back out and I was on painkillers, it just added up to the relaxing and knitting time, because there was not much else I could do. the website in the show notes. If you ever visit the Netherlands, you can always call me if you can stay here. But if you are looking for a nice bed and breakfast in the Netherlands, the Oude Chocolatefactory, using Dutch words when trying to record in English is not easy. The Oude Chocolatefactory is a very, very nice bed and breakfast. Just go check out the website. We loved it so much that we placed a booking for next year already. And we want to go with the 5 of us. I don't have any finished objects this time. I had a lot of finished objects last time, but I do have a new cast on. This was my holiday cast on. Holiday as in days. Holiday as in going away for a few days, not the holiday season. So I cast on Banaue Breeze. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a top by Stephen West and it's knit sideways. You start with a provisional cast on and then 6 rounds and 1 round of purls and then 6 rounds again. And then you pick up the provisional cast on and you close it on the next round so that you have a double hem. And this is the sleeve. This is going up to the shoulder. It has big yarn over holes. And it also has yarn over holes in the side seam. And you knit until you have reached the middle. Then you will start the other half. And eventually you will seam them together in mid front and mid back. This is in the Wools of Holland yarn. I got this as a gift on a fair that I visited in March, I believe, March or February. I'm not sure. This is their mohair mix with Shetland and Leicester longwool and sea cell. Why, oh why, is there something blinking on my camera? I'm going to pause for a minute to find that out. The SD card was full, so I went downstairs to copy everything to my laptop and did a format, and now I'm back. Okay, so that was the Banaue Breeze by Stephen West. I also knitted a little on my love note. I spoke about this before. This is a very loosey-goosey knit along. You just pick a sweater pattern that you want to knit, divide it roughly in 10 pieces, knit 1 piece a month, and then you start in February, you will end in November, and then when it's December, your sweater will be ready to wear. So last time I showed this, I just split for the sleeves, and I think, well, I maybe did around 6 rounds after that. I did bring it with me on holiday, and I did a few rounds on this, but I got completely caught up in another project, which I will show in a minute. Everything is falling apart here. I will put in the new markers. I will move them up because I haven't done that yet. Because I needed to record in English. But I can move them up now. I did a little tiny bit of work on my Aurora cabin shawl. Here it is. This is also a pattern by Stephen West, and these are all my hand-dyed yarns because I'm primarily knitting this as an eye catcher for the fairs that I'm attending. And I just did a tiny bit. You can see the stitch marker here, my little duckling. And I will move the marker up now. I have my first, the first fair that is coming up now is a fair in Jouren, which is in the northern part of the Netherlands. It is an outside fair, and my plan was all along to have this finished by then, but it's in 2 weeks from today, so that's not gonna happen. Never say never, but there is so much to knit and so little time. My Aurora cabin shawl. I have also been knitting a tiny bit on my String of Lights sock pattern by Sock Witchery, and I only need 4 more rows before I have to put in the heel. The yarn is by Blue Moon Fibers, Blue Moon Fiber Arts. Yes, Blue Moon Fiber Arts, and it's on their Colossal Sock base, which is 600 yards on 5.29 ounce. The colorway is 10 Lords a Leaping, and this was my, I think it was my Christmas Eve or my Christmas Day cast on. I mentioned it last time as well, and I haven't checked since. Let's see, I did the Breeze thingy, the Aurora, String of Lights, Love Note, and then I have my Fox Paws by Xandy Peters. He calls himself Stitch Inventor, and he truly is. I mean, if you can come up with this, with all these stacked stitches, you go from 101 to 141 stitches, and then in the next row you go up to 251 stitches, because you have to stack all these stitches that are in the fox paws. So you are increasing the amount of stitches really fast. That's why you have all these clumps of stitches on the needle. If I spread them out a little, you can see that there's a fox paw here with 3 toes. But those are all on the needle, waiting to be decreased again. Did I say decrease earlier? You are increasing from 101 to 251 in 2 wrong side needles, and then you decrease again rapidly to 141 and back to 101 again. And then when you have decreased them all again, then you have these rest rows in stockinette, and then you start all over again. But this is an incredibly clever pattern. As you can see, you have the fox paws going down here and going up here, and going down here again. And it's an intriguing pattern to knit and to look at. And I think the colors work really well. The yarn is not particularly easy to work with in this pattern because you decrease and increase so fast. I think it would be nicer to have a bit more of a springy kind of yarn. This is a pretty rough yarn, and well, I keep thinking to myself if I made it more difficult than necessary. I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to frog this or anything. It will stay in rotation as well, but just for short bursts of knitting. Earlier this week I did one repeat and well, just a few rows of the next pattern repeat. But that's okay, because I can just do a little whenever I feel like it. And when it gets heavy on the hands, I can just put it away and pick it up next time. I need to pay really close attention when I'm knitting this. It's so easy to make a mistake in counting, because all these stacked stitches and all these rapid decreases. Yes, decreases. I think I messed up increase and decrease. Well, never mind, you get it. But all these rapid increases and decreases really need your attention. I can't knit this while watching a movie. I'm not very good company while I'm knitting this for conversation. I really need to pay attention. So this is only for certain times in a week that I'm able to knit on this. But when I am really enjoying it, and I really love the outcome of this. I also wondered if I should have gone up a needle size. But I'm not going to do that either. I'm just going to keep going on this easy and slowly, and it will get finished eventually. So this is my fox paws by the incredibly talented Xandy Peters. I have been completely obsessed by my Anthology throw. Here it is. It's getting bigger and bigger, and all these yarns, all of them are so very pretty. This is the Advent calendar dyed up by my friend Esther. We swapped this year, and the Anthology throw is a pattern by Helen Stewart. I always need to be careful that I don't say Martha Stewart. By Helen Stewart. And oh boy, now the camera battery is low. Well, let's see if we can do this before it's out of juice. The pattern is by Helen Stewart, and it's such a lovely pattern to knit. You just knit all the way around, and every 7 rounds you do a big eyelet row or a small eyelet row. I am just 6 or 7 rounds away from doubling my stitches again. I'm on 576 or something like that, and I will go up to 1152 probably. And once I have 1152 stitches, I will start knitting the border. And I have, let's see, this is the yarn I am using at the moment. This lovely color. It has browns and gold and some purple. It's very pretty. I carry it in here. It's like a very, very, very big project bag. The one after that is this one. So beautiful. So pretty. And then I have, oh no, the one after that is this one, because this one is wound already. Then we have this one. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 colors left. This will be the last one. And they are 20 grams each. But yesterday I knit in more than 2. I have been spending a lot of time knitting this. But it's such a nice project. So I might just be able to finish it this week. I would really like that. I'm completely obsessed by it. It is, well, now that it's close to finishing, I don't want to put it down really. Those were my projects in rotation, and they will all stay in rotation. The acquisitions I made since the last time I recorded is the pattern for this one. And I also bought the Stephen West Shawl book. He has a new one with 10 of his shawl patterns that all contain mohair. And since I am in the market to try and buy mohair for Wool Hobby's web shop, I thought it was a nice acquisition, because once I have bought the mohair and dyed it, I can start one of these patterns. Because obviously I have nothing to do. So those were the acquisitions. I got a lovely, lovely, lovely gift by a Dutch knitter. She made me this pyramid pouch. And it says here, breie blij, which means happy knitting. And it says here in silver letters, Wool Hobby. And she also made one for my sister, which I always call the wool sister, the yarn sister. So the Woolzus, and she put up Woolzus on this side of the pyramid pouch, and I absolutely love them. And I always like to have some notions in each and every project bag that I use. So this is very nice to, this was a very nice and very handy gift. I want to promote a YouTube channel in each of my vlogs. And this time I would like to promote knitting at the Boxerville Homestead. That's a vlog by Karyol. She is in the north of Seattle and she has boxers which I absolutely love. And she has a lovely vlog, and she is a avid knitter. So go check her out. Sometimes you come across a vlog and then you watch an episode and it's new to you and you like it so much that you want to go back and watch all of the episodes. That is what I have with Karyl's vlog. I wanted to show you this magazine. It's in Dutch, but I'm so proud, so I wanted to show you anyway, because in the index here is my lovely, lovely daughter Kiersey, and she is also on page 14 because I got an article in this craft magazine. It's the biggest craft magazine in the Netherlands, and I'm so proud that I got asked for an article in here. And this came out during Easter weekend, and the article is lovely. And there's also a pattern, my very first pattern in there, and I just wanted to show you because I'm so proud. I have a giveaway. Ha! I have a giveaway, and that's this notions pouch or tiny project bag. In there is this little pouch where you can put in your needles and some notions. And there is these needles, a shawl pin, some stitch markers, a cable needle and a necklace. Don't ask me why. This was a promotional article that I got on the what's it called? The fair in Cologne, where I went at the beginning of this month. And they handed these out at the Knit Pro stand. So Rob and I both got one, and I decided to do one as a giveaway. And if you would like a chance to win this, please comment below if you have a notions pouch in each of your project bags as well, or if you have one big notions pouch that you carry around with whatever project you are working on. And please use #notions, because that will make it easy for me to know if you want to have a chance to win this, and that way I can filter the comments to pick a giveaway winner. That's it for now. Battery is not blinking yet, but it might just take a few more seconds or minutes, who knows? But we made it before the battery died, so that's important. I'm going to edit and upload this vlog. Please leave a comment below if you want to win the giveaway, and if you don't want to win the giveaway, just don't use #notions in your comment. Leave me a nice comment anyway. I like it. I love to read all of them, and I will see you next time. Happy knitting! Bye!